Like, I realized.
All right, this is podcast episode 2, and just moments after podcast episode 1, we have a parade of friends flooding into Rogue Roasters today, and my good friend Konrad is here, coming up from San Diego back to his home base in Portland, and we're talking about manifestation of weather as San Diego is getting really dry, and when they showed up, they got 2 days of rain, so Portlandians keeping it real with the rain, and I was thinking that I'm pretty good at manifesting sunlight, and Konrad was talking about doing a rain dance, doing like the natives did, and experiencing the feeling of rain, hitting. How did you express that?
It's like feel of rain, like a shower,
Yeah.
Like you create the sensation in your heart. That's like the unification of your. Like your heart is the generator, creates the fuel, and then your mind is like the compass. It directs you to where you want to go, and then when you unite those two, you create the feeling. And the feeling is what affects the quantum field, like the matrix, like your manifestation powers. Like a lot of people do, they create these feelings and not know why or where or taking them, and that's like start seeing synchronicities. It's just kind of like the universe is conspiring to give you everything you asked for.
That is true, because I've been noticing lately the synchronicities.
Synchrodestiny. That's
Synchrodestinies, yeah. They've become so apparent that they're almost a regular, everyday occurrence for me now. To the point where they almost don't mean anything except affirming I'm in the right place, right time, or something, or whatever I want to associate. But now they just show up, and it's like a commonality.
Yeah, you start seeing the code of the matrix. You can read it.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can predict it and navigate it. They say let go and let God.
Actually, that same quote has been going through my head. Yeah, let go, let God, let go, or let go,
let go and let God, let God take over. And I've been considering like this new whole like God, or the concept of God is just is what we are united, and then like the devil is us divided. Essentially, like the yin and the yang.
Mm-hmm.
So that many people or tribes have their own gods, and that's what keeps them, their common belief system that keeps them united and all working towards the same goal, and they're all on the same page.
Interesting. So
no one gets left behind. No one skips ahead.
On that topic, because I've been thinking about the same thing too, and how we really all do still have that same. It ultimately is just a belief or a trust or a faith or what I call a no feeling in something greater than yourself, and that can be just as much as your best friend or your child or your muse,
believe to
whatever
achieve,
it may be. But
give me something to believe in. Is there a good karaoke bar around here?
Dude, we're gonna make it.
I'll come down. Yeah, we've been doing the karaoke bar tour up and down.
For real?
Like everywhere we stop, we've
been doing over at Candela karaoke and dance night, where people are actually singing, and people are dancing to them singing.
We have like live rock band karaoke. Some joints, pretty fun.
Yeah, we gotta have you guys.
Need more singing and dancing.
Oh,
we'll come down. Yeah, now that my Mikrai is back, we'll be more mobile and we'll be coming back and down.
Cool.
You guys can come up anytime.
Sweet.
When the summer hits.
So besides rain and weather, what else are you manifesting these days? That's a good topic.
What am I not? That'd be a shorter list. I'm more into woman-festing, woman-manifesting lately.
Woman-manifesting.
Getting back in the womb state. Want to be womb mates? Tired of these womb raiders.
I'm looking for a womb mate right now, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe?
Yeah. He's fresh to the head.
Well, it's challenging for me because I've been focusing so much on the dreams lately and just the ease of manifestation. I'm like totally
reality,
cash poor.
Yeah.
Like, reality as it pertains to
making it happen is different than dreaming it.
Yeah.
Real cats do shit. Oh, can I curse?
Well,
Real cats do stuff.
This is a good topic, though, for people who think that the only way to manifest is through purchasing, through money.
And it's hard. That's a hard program.
You gotta let go of that. It's a program.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free. Yeah.
What do you think about it? How do you break it? How do you recognize that money isn't the way?
Non-profits, that's how they achieve things. They don't need money. They just need resources. And then people have resources, so you kind of like share. It's kind of giving up on the concept of ownership and having like a lending library.
Right. I love the tool library concept.
Oh, you have those?
Portland.
Oh, yeah, we have those.
No,
yeah.
I want to get them down here too, but
that's so you don't have a garage full of crap. You don't need all that. If you need to mow your lawn, just go check it out at the library or
and they have it organized for you. Whereas here, if you're looking for that special tool that you haven't used in 2 years, and all of a sudden you need it, and you're just like, shit, I have to go buy another one, and then you have two. You know,
tooling around.
one of them's missing, or one of them's missing.
I'm trying to lighten the load, simplify.
Cool. Yeah, it's a lot nicer that way.
Yeah, take the show on the road.
I realize in the simplicity, we try to explain ourselves, and in doing that, we overcomplicate it. So then it's like, if I no longer have to explain myself and just be, it's so simple.
Yeah, stop trying to be somebody. Realize you are somebody.
So I'm explaining myself to someone, and that someone is this beautiful reflection of the universe who already knows what I'm trying to say and is like, can you just slow it down and maybe analyze, are you really just trying to explain yourself so that you can talk to yourself so that then you realize that what you want, you just have.
You already have it, yeah.
You already got it.
People are too worried about being somebody or going someplace. Realize you already are. Stop going somewhere. Realize we are somewhere.
We're just talking the first thing the three of us on now. On the
first
moment
round,
that's
now. That's all we have.
Mm-hmm. And if you're not in the now, then you're probably overstressed thinking about the future, or the past,
worried
or
about
who you're
a future
becoming.
that hasn't happened, or reflecting on painful memories or something.
So where's the balance in between proper, or do you think there is?
Yeah, that's the mindfulness.
Mindfulness of now, but also we might have goals or things in the future which we feel like we want to
yeah.
achieve with our free will, and that's when it is constructive to think towards the future,
right.
Not be in the now, but think, what do I want now to become?
Well, that's the difference between in the tarot, the fool and the magician. The fool is just ever present and it doesn't look before he leaps, but the magician takes all these tools and knows how to manipulate reality around him instead of just being a product of reality. That's the difference between magic and
Magic and presence.
Yeah.
The spell casting, while
yeah.
at the same time just being and holding space for the magic to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Three wise men right here.
Yeah.
Return of the Christ child.
Yeah, right.
Doing this
we
again?
made this joke. Yeah, he's 30 now, so we got to take him on his world tour in the Manistry.
I just turned 32.
Oh, on the same time.
Dude,
the world tour.
It was the best Saturn return ever.
Oh yeah, how did it finish strong?
It's still landing.
Oh, you feel like Atlas, shrugged.
It
Atlas
feels
shrugged.
great. I've energetically felt comfortable with taking myself seriously.
Yeah.
And now the universe takes me seriously.
Yeah, that can be goofy, right?
Right.
Be silly.
Right. It took me so hard because it was hard to fit in regards to being taken seriously because of all these different loops.
Right.
And then
imaginary.
Right. And then as I learned, well, there's also an astrological timeline in our involvement through age and linear time.
Ages and eons. Yeah.
Sure. So when you become 30, the solar plexus chakra is opening up, and Saturn is the planet for this chakra,
let's
which
bring Nick
is
over here.
being taken seriously. Because Saturn is serious. So if you believe in yourself, the universe believes you too, and
Saturn
you
is
don't
serious?
have to explain yourself to that.
Saturn is serious?
Well, I mean, the nature of Saturn is to be
to
be serious.
Saturn return.
So if you can't take yourself seriously, how is anyone going to take yourself seriously?
Right.
So for me, and what I love to do in life, it's just flowing so naturally because I take it seriously.
Wow.
Right. And then for that reason, the universe is like, hey, we see that you're committed. We see that you
There's another
believe.
chair right over here.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
And it was that feeling was always fleeting until right up until my age of 30.
Locked into place.
Right. And people are like, well, you're 29 years old or 28 years old, act pretty immature, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, I'm just me, and I'm figuring it out. And then, like clockwork, things just start clicking.
All right, now that our population has just doubled, I'm going to stop this podcast and move on to podcast 3, which I think is going to be focusing on becoming 30, our generation, late Saturn return. We've got a couple 30-year-olds. I'm 31. Wes is...
30 and fun.
You're 30 now, right, Wes?
30 now.
30 now. Okay.
30 now. Whoa,
So this is Konrad McKane, Jesse Hart, and David Smowton signing off.